Addressing a program on India's free trade agreements, dynamics and diagnostics of trade prospects at the PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Ms. Rita Teotia informed that in the past, a great deal of stock-taking had already happened between India and the EU, and several issues relating to proposed FTA were addressed to get a fair stock-taking exercise needed.
Tools I think that we would have to look at as a country with ambitions to be a significant exporter is to understand other countries' regulations and regulatory frameworks.
Trade is an important component of India's GDP, and in the times to come, trade is going to play an important role in India's economic growth and development.
Answering a query on China, whether it is a trade partner to India or its competitor, Ms. Teotia was of the view that despite China's low tariffs on many fronts and India's higher tariff on certain sectors, somehow Indian products, particularly in the pharmaceutical segment, among others, are finding it difficult to access the Chinese market, whereas India provides much easier market access to Chinese products. This distortion needs correction, she felt. In his welcome address, President PhD Chamber Mr. Anil Khaitan pointed out that higher tariffs only protect the domestic industry and saw that FTA signing should proceed with comprehensive homework so that they lead to a logical conclusion.
China, I know the government is in talk for RCEP. The only problem is that services being a very strong sector, China doesn't want to include services in RCEP, and that will not be acceptable to our country.
Today we are exporting the consumer goods and capital goods, and we are importing the technology, we are importing the raw materials, we are importing the things which is the ideal to do.
On India's export performance, the Commerce Secretary though expressed satisfaction that India has been doing fairly well on its external front, but to further stress its export position in the world, India needs to enhance its cost competitiveness both on scale and pricing, and also requires a deeper understanding of regulatory frameworks of its strategic and exporting partners.